So one of them is too much, and then we have another area where we have too few clusters. There should be 2 clusters here, but there's only 1. So now this swap works that if we know where to put the cluster, we could remove one of them and put inside here. And then this local tuning, the algorithm, if you will end up to know algorithm called k-means, this fine tuning can be done by this one. So finding the exact code. But the key problem is to find where, how to allocate globally correctly all of these center points. Because the center point really define the cluster. Because all of the clustering itself is just nearest neighbor principle. So you will just go to your nearest center. Now, what this algorithm does, it doesn't try to conclude this swapping where you should move from and where you should try to put it on. It's not like this n-quiz that you try brute force systematic your location and then find the best one. You try just randomly. So what it takes is okay, there seems to be error immediately here. Okay, repeat function of swap. Oh, I think I have a double definition of the algorithm name. So there are 2 data structures, the center point and the partition. The center point is given what is the center of the cluster, and then the partition gives you what is the index. So if this is cluster number 3, then this partition of that point will give that it belongs to cluster 3. So these 2 data structures are generated and maintained. Then at every step we take randomly one of the centers and remove it and put it somewhere else in the data space. And after that we will repeat this partition that everybody, the nearest neighbor principle, will try to, if it goes to the same cluster or finds new cluster. Improve by k-means, I don't tell you what the details about that. And then trial and error. We verify if the new solution is better than the previous. This corresponds to the n-quiz problem that we verify that is this, okay, then we don't need to verify, we already select, is that slot, is that square available? So we don't put the n at the green into the already occupied space. So here the verification is done that we have a new solution where one cluster has been changed, and we compare the result. Is the total squared error, is the variance, if we sum it up all of the variances of the cluster, is it improved, is it better, is it smaller than what was the previous? If yes, then we accept the new solution and keep it as a new best solution. If not, we will throw it away and keep the previous. So one of these iteration corresponds to this kind of 1 Las Vegas algorithm. So sometimes we find the solution, sometimes we don't. And in this case, okay, we don't find the final solution immediately, but we find a better solution. So the algorithm ends up finding better and better solution time after time. So in this case, it can be shown that transferring this one centroid from here somewhere here and then doing k-means, which will find the correct location here, and then this will move in the center. The final solution actually have been found. So to find the correct solution for clustering, we need a number of swaps, but the number is so small. In this solution, in fact, only 1 swap is needed. And for this data in general, if we take just random starting point, we will need typically 3, 2, or 1 swap, no more. Okay, let's have a 50 minutes break, and I will continue a little bit more this to get some understanding how the algorithm works.